Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Oh, Hare Rama, Lord, I see Krishna, Prabhupada. Oh, Hare Rama, Lord, visiting one alone. Oh, Krishna so beautiful, our hearts he doesn't throw. We feel that we're all pure spirit souls, you know we are. Pure spirit souls, you know we are. Pure spirit souls, you know we are. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Oh, Gurudev are Krishna's Lord, bringing Krishna to us all. Oh, Gurudev is Lord, we're trying to give bhakti to us all. My Gurudev says Krishna's so beautiful, our hearts and minds begin to realize Krishna's love we start to feel, and then we know that we're alone. Pure spirit souls, you know we are. Pure spirit souls, you know we are. Pure spirit souls, you know we are. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
about the life of Srila Raghunath Das Goswami. So we pray that this attempt may be successful to please His Divine Grace and all the assembled Vaishnavas. Hare Krishna. O gentle Vaishnavas, please come with me. I want to show you something quite extraordinary. The year is 1510, and the place is the village of Chandpur, near Saptagram, West Bengal. Let us give our full attention to the words of Hiranya and Govardhan Majumdar, who, in spite of their fabulous prosperity, are sharing their deep concern and anxiety about the 15-year-old boy, Raghunath Das.
My dear Govardhan, your son Raghunath is a good and exemplary boy. He is very, very high in spiritual understanding due to his association with our family priest, Balaram Acharya, as well as our Gurudev, Yadananda Acharya. What's more, he is very dear to Srila Haridas Thakur, whose devotion to Sri Krishna is unparalleled. All this is well and good, but ever since he's met this sannyasi, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, his behavior has been very, very strange.
Oh, brother, indeed your words are true. I know that he has become disinterested in everything. In fact, he no longer cares for his family and home. I begin to feel and fear for the worst. In fact, I know what is in his mind. My dear brother, what, in your opinion, should I do?
Together, we should go speak with him. We should remind him that he can both perform his religious activities and fulfill his worldly desires here while staying at home.
Oh, brother, it is late. He has already gone to take his rest. Can we not speak of this thing tomorrow?
No, this is of utmost importance. We should immediately talk to him.
Oh, Raghunath, Raghunath, your uncle and I have something to speak with you. It is of the utmost importance. Raghunath.
Raghunath, why aren't you answering your father?
Oh, he's gone, my son. My worst fears have come true.
Oh, don't weep, Govardhan. I'm sure he has gone to meet Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Guards! Guards! Raghunath Das has fled to Jagannath Puri. I want you all to go by horseback. Find him and bring him back here immediately. What are you guys waiting for? Let's go.
Following the main roads to Jagannath Puri, the guards quickly caught up with Raghunath Das. Meanwhile, at home, Hiranya and Govardhan were engulfed with intense feelings of anxiety.
It's been 2 days already, and there's no word of my son. After all, he's just a tender young boy. Any terrible thing could have happened to him.
What's that? I hear something. Ah, must be the guards returning.
My son! Raghunath! My son!
Raghunath, look what you're doing to your father. It's not right to give such pain to living entities like this.
My son, you should listen to your uncle. He is very wise and very experienced. If you don't follow his advice, you're only inviting calamity upon yourself. You're so lean and thin. Look at you. Please come, take your bath. Take your prasad. Why do you act like this?
Almost 4 years passed, and Raghunath Das's intense desire to meet with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu grew day by day. When news came that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had again arrived in nearby Shantipur, the 18-year-old Raghunath Das approached his father.
My dear father, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is staying nearby in the house of Advaitacharya. So I'm begging you, please give me permission to go there and have the darshan of his divine lotus feet. If you do not fulfill my request, then I must say, my life is certain to leave this body.
Hiranya, what should I do?
All his devotion is ready. Let him go, but we must have him accompanied and make him take the company of these servants, ensuring that he comes back here on time and very soon.
Father?
My son, I give you permission to go and receive the darshan of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Go, receive his blessing, and offer your homage unto him. But I implore you to return here very quickly to us.
Please come back to us soon.
Oh, Mahaprabhu. These guards will keep me under close surveillance day and night. How will I be able to get away from their hands? Oh, Mahaprabhu, how will I be able to go with you to Jagannath Puri Dham? Somehow or other, I must find a way to escape.
Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and his associates were staying at the house of Advaita Acharya in Shantipur. Being the omniscient Supreme Lord, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu could understand the mind of the young Raghunath Das, and after accepting his service for 7 days, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu instructed him appropriately.
Don't cry, Raghunath. Don't cry. Don't cry. Be patient. Be calm.
Oh, my Lord. I am so sinful and fallen, and therefore I am always deprived of your association. Somehow or other, by your mercy, today I have walked into the path of your glance, but already Providence is conspiring to lead me away.
Raghunath. Be quiet and calm. I think you should go back to your house and do bhajan there. It is not so easy to cross this ocean of material suffering. It is not child's play. Simply by acting a madman, one will not be guaranteed a success. So you should return home to your bhajan. Do home and do bhajan in your home. Gradually, if you follow my instructions, step by step, I'm sure Krishna will bestow his mercy upon you, and you will reach the far ocean, the far shore of this material existence. Oh Raghunath, don't be a Marketa Vairagi, a monkey-like renunciant, only to cheat the people and for show. I think for the time being, you should return home. Enjoy this material world in a benefiting way, but do not become attached. Oh Raghunath, externally you should behave like a materialistic man, but internally you should always have deep rati for the lotus feet of Sri Sri Radha and Sri Krishna. And in this way, Krishna will definitely bestow his mercy upon you. In a short time, Krishna will definitely bestow his full blessings upon you. someone who has Krishna's mercy, he will always be able to overcome all obstacles. So now, I am going to Vrindavan, and when I return to Jagannath Puri, at that time you should make such a trick that you can meet me there. Krishna in the heart will inspire you how to do this. If one has Krishna's mercy, all the obstacles go far away, and he can very easily accomplish anything. So be calm and quiet, and practice your bhajan, and we'll meet in Jagannath Puri.
Raghunath Das returned to Saptagram, a thoroughly changed person. He managed his father's estate and accepted all the responsibilities of a worldly businessman. Govardhan Majumdar arranged his marriage with the most beautiful girl of that time, and thus surrounded by material opulence, Raghunath Das behaved like a first-class materialist. Seeing this, his father and mother became very satisfied. They were unable to detect that inwardly he was completely renounced. Raghunath Das successfully concealed his inner feelings until 2 years later, when news arrived that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had returned to Jagannath Puri.
Oh, my dear Raghunath, how long must I go on without you? I'm at my wit's end.
I don't know what to do. Now it has become a daily affair. Raghunath Das runs away, and we do our utmost to catch him and bring him back here. Yet still, he is undeterred in his attempt to escape. Yet he has not yet been successful.
Yes, I didn't want to admit it, but anyone can see our son is becoming more and more mad. Completely mad. We must do something immediately. The situation has become so serious. We should bind him with ropes.
Our son has at his disposal the opulences of Indra, the king of heaven. His wife is more beautiful than an angel. If these beautiful allurements will not capture his mind, then what can we speak of an ordinary rope? I'm afraid that he has given his heart to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has accepted him as one of his own. I'm afraid it will be very difficult to keep him here any longer. It is impossible. How to control a madman of the moonlight Chaitanya Mahaprabhu?
The next day, Raghunath Das, in the company of many servants, went to meet with Nityananda Prabhu, who was performing some kirtan with his associates in the village of Panihati. Dancing and chanting along the banks of the Ganges, Lord Nityananda appeared more effulgent than 1,000 rising suns.
Hare Rama,
Look, my lord, it's Raghunath Das offering obeisances from a distance.
Raghunath! Raghunath! You are a thief. Come here. Hey, right here, Baba. Come here. Now I shall punish you. Hey, Raghunath. You are just like a thief. Instead of coming near, you stay far, far away. Today, I shall inflict some severe punishment on you. Oh, today, I shall inflict the punishment. You shall have a great Mahotsav, great festival. You shall feed all the Vaishnavas. Yogurt and chip rice.
Servants, quickly, go to town and bring yogurt, chip rice, daddy, and many, many things. Camphor, ghee, sugar, honey. Please come quickly. Come.
My lord, I've already cooked and offered food to the deity, so you may come to my home and take.
Oh, Raghava Pandit, let me eat all this now. I belong to a community of cowherd boys, and we like to have nice big feasts on the bank of the river. Then tonight, we shall come to your house and also take. Jayo Satinanda, Jaya Gura, Jayo Satinanda, Jaya Gura, Jayo Satinanda, Jaya Gura, Jaya Satinanda, Jaya Gura, Jayo Satinanda, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Krishna
I am so wretched and fallen. But, nevertheless, I have the desire to attain the lotus feet of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. In this respect, I am just like a dwarf who is trying to touch the moon. I have tried many, many times to lead my household life, but every time I have failed. I have failed every time. Oh Nityananda Prabhu, I know that no one can attain the shelter of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu without your mercy. So, although I am not fit for that mercy, and although I am greatly afraid to ask for it, still, I am begging, please, bestow this benediction upon me.
My dear Raghunath Das, since you have arranged a feast for all these beautiful Vaishnavas here on the banks of the Ganges, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he has personally appeared. But you should know that he has appeared specifically for you, to bestow mercy on you. So, all the impediments which were presently there, they have now been dissipated. And you should also know that very soon, in the near future, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he'll give you shelter, and he'll place you under the care of Sarup Damadas. And you'll be known as one of the most intimate associates of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Now, all Vaishnavas assembled, please shower your mercy on Raghunath Das. Shri Raghunath Das ki! Raghunath Das ki! Raghunath Das ki! Premanande! Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Ram, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Ram, 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 Hare Hare.
Raghunath Das returned home and eagerly awaited for the opportunity to escape, to be arranged by Krishna. From that day on, the young Raghunath Das would not enter into the interior of the house. At night, he would take rest on the Durga Mandap. Nearby, a group of guards would keep watch to make sure that he did not try to escape. One night,
just now, all the associates of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu from Gauda Desh, they will be traveling to Jagannath Puri Dham to have darshan of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. On the pretext of going to see Jagannath Rath Yatra, they will go there and take his association. Perhaps I could go with them. Alas! They are so famous, I know that if I went to accompany them, I would be very easily caught. Ha go! Ha go! When will your soft golden form again become the object of my vision? Oh, Gurudev! Gurudev!
Raghunath Das, my Pujari has left, so I have come. I want you to meet with him and induce him to resume the deity worship. Can we go now?
Yes, Gurudev. Gurudev, we can go immediately. Yes. Oh, Gurudev. Without anxiety, you can return to your home. If you give me permission, I can go alone to the house of that Brahmin. I will induce him to resume his service. And when he agrees, I will send him immediately to your house, and you can meet with him there.
Very well. Do not delay.
Ha! Now my opportunity has come. I'm out of the house. I have no guards, no soldiers with me. Now I can escape and go and see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. If I go by the main road, then for sure the guards, they'll find out that I'm missing and they will catch me and bring me back before the sun rises. But if I go by the jungle path, they will not be able to find me. Oh Nityananda Prabhu! Oh Gurudev! Oh Vaishnavas! Oh Sadhus! Your blessings are infallible!
Back at the house of Raghunath Das, the watchman, being unable to find him, immediately went to inquire about him from his spiritual master. When Yadunandan Acharya said that Raghunath Das had already taken his permission and returned home, there arose a tumultuous sound and everyone cried bitterly. Meanwhile, Raghunath Das was racing through the jungles from village to village in the direction of Jagannath Puri Dham. He did not care to eat or sleep, for his mind was concentrated upon the lotus feet of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Eating only once every 4 days, and occasionally taking rest in some barn or cowshed, Raghunath Das made rapid progress. After only 12 days, he arrived in Purushottam Kshetra Jagannath Puri Dham. When Raghunath Das met Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the Lord was sitting with his companions, headed by Swarup Damodar.
Mahaprabhu, here is Raghunath Das.
My Lord,
My dear Raghunath, Krishna's mercy is stronger than anything. By the grace of Krishna, you have escaped from the ditch of material life, which is like a hole into which people have passed stool. Your uncle and father are also like worms in that stool, because they consider the happiness of material enjoyment to be all in all. Still, they are pious men, and they give charity to the Brahmanas. Yet they are pure pure Vaishnavas, Raghunath. They are Vaishnav prayer, or they are resembling Vaishnavas. Or Sarup. Such persons are blind like your uncle. And such persons are bound to take birth after birth in this material world. Sarup Damodar, this is Raghunath. Please accept him like your son and servant. Now I have 3 associates named Raghunath, so he shall be called the Raghu of Sarup. Sarupa Raghu, the Raghunath of Sarup.
oh Mahaprabhu, what you have ordered, I accept.
O Govinda, Raghunath has faced very much hardships and austerities to come here. So, until he's regained his health, please look after him. First, Raghunath, you go and take bath in the sea. Then you may go and take darshan of Jagannath there. Then you can get his mercy. Then afterwards you come back to us and take prasadam with us.
Oh, Swarup Damodar, my dear Prabhu, I have to tell you something. Although I have given up my household life, actually, I don't know why I've given up all of these things. I want to ask Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, what is my duty? What is my real duty?
Oh Mahaprabhu,
Raghunath Das will not speak a word before you, but he has this to say at your lotus feet. I do not know what is my duty or what is the goal of my life. Please give me some instruction from your lotus mouth.
Raghunath, I appointed Srup Damodar as your instructor. Whatever is regarding Sadhya and Sadhan, he knows perfectly. In fact, he knows more than me. But still, if you are anxious to hear some instructions from me, then listen very carefully with great faith and love. Raghunath, do not talk about mundane subject matters, and do not listen to such people who engage in those talks. Do not eat palatable foodstuffs, and do not dress richly do not dress opulently like a rich man. Always give respect to others, but never take any respect for yourself. O Raghunath, most importantly, you always be immersed in the Hari Nam. You always chant Nam Sankirtan. And within your heart, always remember Radha and Krishna in Vrindavan and serve them with your Manasa Seva. This is my instruction in brief. If there is anything further to be added, the details, you may approach my Sarup.
Being placed in the care of Swarup Damodar, Raghunath Das began to serve him in his sadhak form and internally in his identity as Rati Manjari. Raghunath Das rendered Antaranga Seva to Swarup Damodar, who was of the identity of Lalita Sati, Srimati Radharani's dearmost friend. When Govardhan Majumdar heard that his son was staying in Jagannath Puri, he sent a large sum of money and some servants to attend to him. Raghunath Das used this money to entertain Chaitanya Mahaprabhu at his residence for 2 days every month.
Oh my dear Sarup, previously it was the habit of Raghunath Das to invite me every month for 2 years now for prasadam. But now he has stopped his practice. What has caused this?
O Mahaprabhu, Raghunath Das has reconsidered his activities. He is thinking in this way. I have invited Mahaprabhu, and I am serving him things that I have purchased by money that I have received from materialists. The only thing, thus my mind has become impure. The only thing I have gained is a mundane reputation. Mahaprabhu knows that I am a great fool and that I would become morose if he did not accept my invitation. So he comes, but I know that he is not pleased by this.
This is true. What Raghunath has done is true. O Sarup, when one accepts the invitation and accepts the food from materialistic persons, one's mind becomes polluted. And with a polluted mind, how can he remember Krishna? And how can he do smaran of Krishna's Leela? It is quite impossible.
I have seen that Raghunath Das has given up the practice of begging the Sima Dwar Shri Mandir.
This is very good, very good. By simply begging alms at the Sri Mandir, one's behavior is like that to a prostitute. Simply he is thinking day and night, oh, this man has come, how much will he give me? This man, yesterday he did not give me anything, but maybe today he will change his mind. I think this is not proper behavior. I think it is best for him if he goes to the free prasadam distribution booths in Puri. And there he does not need to deal in worldly affairs, and he can chant with a peaceful mind, he can chant his Harinam.
He went to Ananda Bazaar for some time, but now he goes where all the shopkeepers throw the rotten rice. The Talangi cows assemble there to eat, and Sri Raghunath Das goes there and takes whatever the cows leave behind. He brings it home, washes it, and takes it with a little salt.
His renunciation is very, very wonderful, exemplary. I think today we must go and watch him in his activities.
one is actually purified in mind by spiritual knowledge, he has understood he is not this body. And if one has realized this Parabrahman, Sri Krishna himself, then that person gains everything. Then why should he behave like a debauchee and try very carefully to maintain this material body?
Hey Raghunath! Hey, what are you doing? Every day you get such nectar and you're not sharing it with me? Such nectar that you are having every day, and we are so many, you are not sharing. Where is your character? I have tasted many, many varieties of prasadam, but as yet today, I have yet to taste such wonderful foodstuffs.
Mahaprabhu, wait. Don't take this. It is not fit for you.
I mean, every day I respect so many varieties of prasadam, and this nectar is available and you are stopping me? Well, Raghunath, come close to me. I have something very special to give you.
My lord, what is that?
This is Giriraj Govardhan. He is directly the Vigraha of Sri Krishna himself. If you worship it very carefully, he will definitely give you premadana. He will bless you with prem. The worship for this is very, very simple.
What do I have to do?
Every day you only need simply water and tulsis, Raghunath. You take the jug of water and 8 tulsi manjaris. That tulsi manjari is very, very soft, and on each side of that flower should be 2 leaves. If you do this with great faith, love, and attention, Krishna will definitely bless you with Prema Bhakti very, very quickly.
Three years ago, Shankarananda Saraswati returned from Vrindavan. At that time, he gave this Govardhan Shila and this Gunjamala to my Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Oh, how he worshipped this Giriraj Govardhan. While chanting Harinam, sometimes he would hold this Shila to his heart and chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. Sometimes he would hold it to his eyes, or sometimes on his head, and he would wear this Gunjamala around his neck. Oh, this Shila is never dry, because he is always moistened by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's tears of love. I can understand that by giving me this Govardhan Shila, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has granted me a residence at the foot of Govardhan Hill. And by giving me this Gunjamala, he has offered me at the lotus feet of Srimati Radharani.
After the disappearance of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu from this world, Raghunath Das Goswami went to Vrindavan, and there on the banks of Radha Kund, he became even more absorbed in bhajan with the most intense feelings of love and separation. He would sit all day in the blazing sun, tasting the cool nectar of Harinam. He was oblivious to the external world, One day, Sanatan Goswami came there to Radha Kund.
Oh boy, oh brothers, just see this Raghunath Das Goswami. On my order, he's taken up residence on the shore of the lake that is very dear to Srimati Radhika. Now he's practically given up eating and sleeping. Just look. Every day he pays 1,000 Dandavat pranams to Vrishabhanu Nandini, to Vrajendra Nandana, and to all their associates, and to all the places of their pastimes. To Keshi Gat ki Jai! Nandagon ki Jai! Vamsi Vat Jai! Kusam Sarovara Jai! Prem Sarovara Jai! Radha Kund Jai! Swam Kund Jai! Beauty Govardhan Jai! And to all the associates, Nanda Baba ki Jai! Yashoda Mai Jai! Baladev Bhai Jai! Sri Ram Jai! Lalita Shaki Jai! Shaka Shaki Jai! Rupa Manjari Jai! He's also offering 2,000 Dandavat pranams every day to all his gurus and to his Vaishnavas. He takes bath in Radha Kund 3 times a day, and he spends 3 hours a day discussing the pastimes of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He never chants less than 1 lakh Harinam a day, and in this way he's engaged 22.5 hours a day in bhajan, with only sleeping for 1.5 hours, sometimes not at all. Oh, who is this Kishori coming? She appears to be more beautiful than Lakshmi Devi herself.
Srimati Radhika came and personally sheltered Raghunath Das Goswami from the heat of the sun, while she herself became drenched in perspiration in performing this austerity for her dearmost devotee. When the sun's heat died down, she smiled gently, and then she disappeared.
Raghunath.
Oh, Sanatan.
What kind of bhajan is this? What is your intention?
What?
To serve Srimati Radhika or to accept service from her?
What do you mean, Prabhu?
Previously, Sri Krishna came to protect you from 2 tigers. At that time, I told you to build the bhajan kutir.
Oh.
Now you have not built, and now Srimati Radhika herself has come to protect you from the heat of the sun.
Srimati Radharani came herself? Oh, I am so wretched. What a great offender I am. Srimati Radharani came before me, and I did not even see her. I did not serve her, but instead, I accepted her service. Oh Prabhu, certainly I will follow your order, and I will try very hard not to give inconvenience to our Swami ever again.
Go and build a bhajan kutir, and do bhajan peacefully.
Yes, Prabhu, I will follow your order, and I will not follow my wicked mind ever again. Oh, this mind is so wicked. What can I do? This mind is always cheating me. Somehow or other, I must persuade him to help me attain my goal of life. Oh mind, oh my dear mind, my dear brother, I fall at your feet, and with such sweet words, I am begging you, please, can you do just one thing? What is that? Just give up all pride. Give up all pride and just develop intense and incessant rati for the lotus feet of Srila Gurudev. develop great love and affection for this Brajadham, Vrindavan Dham. Just develop love and affection for all the Brijbasis and all the Vaishnavas and the Brahmanas. With great honor and love, chant your Diksha mantras given by Guru, and have great love and respect for the chanting of Harinam. And most of all, become very, very much attached to the shelter of Shri Shri Kishore Kishori, Radha Krishna. I don't know what is religion and what is not religion. So my dear mind, I'm asking you to do this. Just render profuse service at the lotus feet of Radha Krishna. And at the same time, just remember that the son of Sachimata Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he is none other than the son of Nanda Maharaj. And always remember that our Gurudev is very, very dear to Mukunda. Oh my dear mind, if at all you desire to attain residence in this Vrindavan Dham, and if truly you want to attain the direct service of Shri Shri, Radha and Krishna, then life after life, with great love, just remember and offer your pranam again and again, at the lotus feet of my Swarup Damodar, at the lotus feet of Rupa Goswami, at the lotus feet of his brother Sanatan Goswami and all of their associates. Because they have attained the mercy of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Oh my dear mind, I want to give you some good advice. Immediately, you should give up the association of that prostitute of contemptible mundane talk. And also, you should give up hearing any talk of liberation, mukti, which is just like a tiger who devours one's very soul. And more than that, you should also give up attachment for the lotus feet of Lakshmipati Narayan. Oh mind, this sort of bhakti will take you to Vaikuntha, so don't do this thing. Instead, just always worship and serve the lotus feet of Radha and Krishna. If you do this thing, they are so kind. They bestow upon the devotees the precious jewel of Rati for their lotus feet. Oh, lust and anger and greed, they are like a band of dacoits who assail one on the open road of material life. They have come and they have bound me around the neck with the ropes of wicked, wicked deeds. Oh, what can I do? What can I do? Someone save me. Oh mind, in this condition, you should call out upon those great, great Vaishnavas, those great devotees who are the protectors of the path of bhakti. Certainly, if you call out upon them, they will come and they will save you from this band of dacoits. Oh mind, you like to think you are practicing sadhana, you are doing your bhakti every day, and you like to think that you are very purified now. Oh yes, I am doing bhakti and now I've become so pure, I'm a pure devotee. But what is this? You are simply bathing me and you in the trickling urine of the great donkey of deceit and hypocrisy. Why do you do this to me? Instead, you and I, we should both bathe in the nectarian ocean of praying for the divine couple. Oh my mind, how do you expect that pure Krishna praying will come into my heart when that shameless, dog-eating, outcast woman is dancing there? Who is that shameless woman? She is that desire for false prestige. How can I get her out of my heart? She's dancing in my heart again and again, and she will not go away. My mind, I know how we can get rid of her. If we simply serve those great generals in the army of Sri Krishna, those pure devotees, if we just serve them, they are very powerful. They can easily take that shameless woman and throw her out. And then immediately, by their mercy, they can initiate the flow of immaculate Braja Prem within my heart. Oh, my dear mind. You should always remember that Sri Krishna. You should always remember that Sri Krishna. Which one? Oh, Giridhari. Giridhari Krishna. Why? Because if you remember him, and in utter humility, with grief-stricken words, you simply beg, "Oh Giridhari Krishna, please save me." Then he will remove all obstacles and give you inspiration. What is that inspiration? Giridhari Krishna, he will give me the inspiration to render service at the lotus feet of Srimati Radharani. Oh mind, just remember that Krishna Chandra, Vrindavan Chandra Krishna, he is the beloved of my Swamini, Srimati Radhika. And Srimati Radhika, she is my mistress. And Lalita Devi, who is Lalita Devi? She is the peerless friend of my Swamini. And, oh dear mind, don't forget Vishaka. Vishaka Devi. She is the Shiksha Guru in all of the affairs of Yugal Seva. And my dear mind, don't forget Giriraj Govardhan. Who is Giriraj Govardhan? Giriraj Govardhan is he who will grant the darshan of Sri Sri Radha and Krishna, an intense rati for their lotus feet. Oh mind, every day you should drink the Panchamrita, the nectar of the archan of the divine couple. Every day you should drink the nectar of Sankirtan, glorification of the divine couple, of Dhyan, meditation upon their lotus feet, and also of Nati, the offering of obeisances to them. And always worship Giriraj Govardhan. He is so merciful. Oh mind, never, never give up the service of Srimati Radhika. Rejecting all else, only remember her lotus feet. Srimati Radharani is so great. Her beauty, it vanquishes the beauty of Gauri, Rati and Leela. She conquers the pride of Sati, Lakshmi and Satyabhama with her great fortune. And she smashes all the pride of the chaste damsels of Brajabhumi, headed by Chandravali. Why? With her great power to bring Krishna under her control. Oh Srimati Radhika, you are the most dear to Sri Krishna. Oh mind, if you can simply follow all of these instructions, then all of your endeavors, and all of my endeavors, and all of our sadhana will definitely be crowned with success.
Raghunath Das was loved by all the Vrajavasis. And one fortunate Dhamvasi would go to Radhakund every day to bring Raghunath Das some buttermilk in a leaf cup. One day,
Oh Baba, I brought you some buttermilk. Please accept it.
Oh, thank you. Oh, my dear friend, this leaf cup is much larger than the cups that you usually bring. Where did you get it from?
Those larger leaf cups are only available from nearby Sakistali.
From where?
Sakistali.
Sakistali? You come from the party of Chandravali. You came here to take Krishna away from my Radharani. I'll show you. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram.
in this way, Raghunath Das Goswami passed many years deeply absorbed in the service of Radha and Krishna within his mind, while externally following all the practices of an ordinary sadhaka. Raghunath Das Goswami is Rati Manjari, an eternally liberated associate of the divine couple. He appeared in this world out of his causeless mercy, just to show us by what method we can attain the ultimate goal of life, Radha Dasyam, divine service at the lotus feet of Srimati Radharani. In his final days, Raghunath Das Goswami, considering himself an abject failure, offered pitiful prayers like flowers at the lotus feet of Vrishabhanu Nandini.
I had so many hopes. I had so many hopes. But one by one, they have all vanished. And now, everything is lost. All of the columns onto which I was grasping, they have disappeared. And now I have no shelter. This is my final condition. What will happen to me? I will certainly lose my life. But if Shri Radha and Krishna would just, if they could just sprinkle upon me only one drop of the nectar of their praying, then all of my desires will be fulfilled. What to speak about swimming in the ocean of praying? If I could just get one sparkle, one sprinkle of that praise upon my head, or upon any of the limbs of my body, then certainly I will be able to get that nectar which could sustain my life. That very thing for which I left my home many, many, many years ago. When I was a boy, I ran away from home to take shelter of my Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. But he left me. Then I took shelter of my Swarup Damodar. Oh, Swarup Damodar, you were so kind to me. But, oh, Swarup Damodar, you could not tolerate separation from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and you also left me. Then when Gadadhar Pandit also left me, I came here to Vrindavan Dham to take shelter at the lotus feet of Srila Sanatan Goswami. I have never seen such a merciful personality as Sanatan Goswami. Even though I was unwilling to drink it, he forced me to drink that Prema Bhakti which Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to give. That Bhakti which causes one to renounce all the attachments of this material world. And that devotion which awakens within one's heart spontaneous love for the lotus feet of Radha and Krishna. Oh, Sanatan Prabhu, where are you? And now, my life and soul, Rupa Goswami. Now Rupa Goswami has left me also. Who can describe the mercy of Rupa Goswami? He was so kind to me. He was so kind to me. He always took care of me with great love and affection. Because I had taken Ketra Sannyas, I would always stay here at Radha Kund. Yet still, regularly, he would come and visit me here. He would show me his beautiful writings. His writings were so beautiful. He would do this on the pretext of having me proofread them. When I read those writings of Rupa Goswami, oh, Lalit Madhav, Ujjwal Nilamani, Vidagdha Madhav, oh, I would cry so many tears. All the pages would become soaking wet, but still, I could not stop crying, and I could not stop reading. Whatever I have not directly received from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu or Swarup Damodar, my Rupa Goswami, he gave to me. Until now, I have somehow or other maintained this life. But now Rupa Goswami has left me. I cannot live for a moment longer. Hey Srimati Ji, now I have nothing. I only have you and your Kund. It is very difficult for me to live for even one more moment. Oh Srimati Ji, if you do not bestow your mercy on me right now, then I will just give up this body. I will give up this body. What need do I have to stay in this Vrindavan? What need do I have to stay here in Vrindavan? Oh! Without my Rupa and Sanatan, this land of Braj, it has become just empty and desolate place. Govardhan Hill, Giriraj, seems like a huge python, and Radha Kund appears to be like the mouth, the gaping mouth of a ferocious tigress, just waiting to devour me. I cannot live for one more moment. You may say to me, you can tell me, oh, why don't you maintain your life by offering prayers to Sri Krishna? But I will say to you, what is the necessity of Sri Krishna? Oh Radhe, if I cannot have your service, please, oh Radhe, be merciful to me now. Tavaya Vasmi, na jivami toyabina. Oh Srimati Radhika, I am only yours. I am only yours. I cannot live without you. Oh Srimati Radhika, knowing this, please, give me the shelter of your lotus feet and appoint me to your service.
In this way, Raghunath Das Goswami lamented bitterly in separation from Srimati Radhika until his advanced age, when he entered into the Nitya Leela of the divine couple. Prayojanacharya Srila Raghunath Das Goswami ki Srila Raghunath Das Goswami ki Shri Shri Guru Gauranga Gandharvika Giridhari Shri Shri Radha Vinod Bihari Jiyo ki Jaya Jaya Shri Radhe Jaya Jaya Shri Radhe Jaya Jaya Shri Radhe.
Hare Hare
My heartily blessing to the persons, devotees who have played this very beautiful, marvelous drama. I think it is not only a drama, it has touched the hearts of all the pure devotees. I think my coming to Australia is so successful. I wanted this, that the mission of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu touch all pure hearts. You should try to take all the instruction that I wanted to give by this Manas Shiksha, and that you saw and heard from this Prem Prayojan Brahmachari in a very simple and pathetic way. You should try to be a pure devotee like Raghunath Das Goswami and try to follow his all instructions. Really, if you want to do bhajan. I have come only to inspire all these things, not for anything else. So my heartily blessing to you all. My classes in this place now, it has been completed here. I want that you should be like Haridas Thakur or Raghunath Das Goswami. I don't want anything, but I want to give you these things, these instructions. And you should try to follow sincerely. Then you will see that very soon, like Raghunath Das Goswami, you will be pure devotee. And Radha Krishna and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will sprinkle his best mercy upon you. If you are doing so, I will be so happy. I will always try to help you. I want that you should all be like Prem Prayojan. And so many are there. I want that you should all be like that. Then I will hear and I will be very proud of you all. That all are very qualified devotees. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also sprinkled his mercy. Srimati Radhika also. I want that you should be like Raghunath Das Goswami. Oh Radhe, Tavai Vasmi, Najvami Tvayabhina. Like it all. I will never hit my heart, my life. Oh Radhike, if you have no mercy, if Krishna is giving mercy, but if there is no your mercy, then I don't want to live in Braja. I don't want to live in Govardhan. I don't want to serve Krishna even. Oh Radhike, you should be merciful. This you should take in your heart and try to develop your heart. I have given some seed in you. Now it is your responsibility to sprout it and it to change in a very beautiful tree. That is Krishna. So that you should be very qualified. I have nothing to show more. Now when I will come next year, I will take all these funds of Srila Raghunath Das Goswami of monastic church. They are so beautiful models. You should try that. Go Pranam. If I have done tell any so much cruel words, you should try to forgive me for this. I should be excused for this. I never come here to give any trouble, any problem to any devotees. But yet, I see that I have given so much trouble and so much problem to some devotees. But I don't want. They should also excuse me for this. I have come only also to help them in all respect, but unfortunately they are not understanding this real fact. One day they will realize certainly this, that Narayana Maharaj is our friend and also he wants our benefit. So they will realize one day. You should have no established malice in heart, any fault in it. Don't criticize anyone. You should be tolerant. You should tolerate and be a very good, bona fide devotee. That I want. You should honor all. You should see everywhere Krishna and Radha. And thus on, developing your heart. Then I will be so pleased to you. My heartly blessings to you. My heartly blessings to you. Go Pranam.
Jayam Vishnupad Paramahansa Parivrajacharya Stothara Sata Shri Srila Bhaktivedanta Narayana Goswami Maharaj Ki! Srila Gurudeva Ki! Gurudeva Ki! Premanande! Jaya Gurudeva
That's yours?
Let to see there. Let to see.
In the house, yes.
Yeah.
I'm going to be studying. I will go back to India to study.
You want to come India in Kartik month? Huh? Oh, it is broken?
I don't think so.
Before you told him to stay here, he already had his ticket.
Where do you want?
Bali.
Bali also? Or also?
Malaysia, India, Europe.
India also? You can manage money for tickets?
I bought ticket. I don't have much money. I give more money.
So you are rich person? Then you will have to help me so much.
Thank you.
Bhagavan Nityananda Prabhu also sir, by pure devotees. How are you? Okay? Okay? Not something?
He said he learned that he needs your mercy.
So try to keep all these things.
Sorry, Prabhu. I just want to get in there.
They should keep in
अरे देखो वो सामान आ रहा है हम लोग का गोपीनाथ जी के कार में रखवा दो गोपीनाथ and very very nice.
Just on the front.
Gopinath Prabhu should also see where to keep the luggages.
Yes, I will do.
And in 20 minutes we'll have. Anything? Any question? I remember you all. You should remember that I will always help you and pray Krishna. Radha Krishna Mahaprabhu Nityananda help you. Any disturbance may come. Go on. If there is no blockage, then river cannot cross. And it will look like so beautiful. No? So, sometimes this Vignabadha, obstacles may come, they will come. They have come for Haridas Thakur, Prahlad Maharaj, Draupadi, Pandavas, even for Shivasacharya. For all. So we should not be very forward. They will come to make us advance. But don't make your sadhan bhajan lose. Lose? Yeah. Oh, okay. Don't make it lose. More strongly, you should try. You should be always ready to give your head, if needed, for Krishna Bhakti. No harm. You should know that worldly things will not go with us. We will keep here everything what we are going to collect. But Krishna Bhakti will go. And it will save us. So try to develop. Seed is there. Now you'll have to make it a sprout. Very quickly. So try it. In the way that I wanted. In Rupa Goswami teachings, and we should learn so much things from Manashiksha that I wanted. These are the life of all bhakti. Also try to teach it as to help the person. This is the mission of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu or Gurus. I think our tour here is successful, so much success. Now you are not alone, so many devotees. I wish that the preaching center should be there in Malamba anywhere. You should try to manage the land. Very fine center should be there, so that all devotees can assemble and have some teachings there. Daily kirtan, pravachan, and I know that there are so many now devotees, well
strong, they will try to manage it. Especially you, who have Satguru Govind Maharaj, you know how to tackle all others also. Otherwise, all.
You want to stay or to travel?
If he wants to travel with us, he can come. After that, he will come. After all. Now we will have to support all the new devotees and nourish. He will help so much. His whole family will help. Anything you want to ask? We have to do so many things. What I have told you, always remember. And try to preach everywhere, all world. You should also try to know our established truths. You should read our books.
When are you coming back?
He's asking you that we want you very much to come back.
Yes, I will try to.
Okay.
I will try to come and to nourish my wife and daughters.
And Maharaj, we're begging you to come back. All of us. You're our life, and you're giving us so much hope. We can't live without that.
For many years now, we have heard in Australia that we are Western devotees. We are very different. This is not India. We are not Indians. And so therefore we can never be like Raghunath Das Goswami. These principles that we're discussing, many say we live in Western countries, many different things, different psychology, different mentality.
I'm not agree with this argument. Souls are of same kind. All the souls in India and here and there, all are the part and parcel of Krishna. No difference at all. Only it needs some good association. In India, from very childhood, they are brought up in that environment, good environment. So it is some easy for them. And here, it is not so easy in India. But also they are qualified for all these things. If they are so, I'm not agree with that point. All in whole world. In the eyes of Krishna, there is no division involved in India and Western countries. The devotee like Raghunath Das Goswami, if he has some association and previous births, sanskar,
Impressions.
Oh. In some cases I see that Western devotees have a strong belief in Guru. And that is a good indication. In India, there is some Mayavad. And here in Western countries, some Vishaya Shakti.
Enjoying tendency. Enjoying potency.
Yes. But I think this attachment, worldly attachment, is more better than that Mayavad. So they have more chance. In India, or anywhere in the world, where there is population, more population, big population of Hindu, only 3, 4, 5 can be initiated. And here, more than 30 are initiated in a day too. In India it is very hard because they are affected by Mayavad and so many things. On Ganesh Puja, Durga Puja, Kali Puja, especially they are attacked with Mayavad. It is very hard. But here, only attraction of lust, drinking, eating, making merry, only. And it is not so. If any is Mayavad, it is very hard to come because his heart becomes dry. But the persons who are enjoying this world, not dry, it can be changed. That enjoyment, that lust, that attraction can be changed into prema bhakti, like bilva mantra. But it is very hard to change the hearts of life. Vishayate pritiyave achajayamar priti ho. Has that attraction for Vishya. All the worldly things, like wife, children, like dogs, they have so much attraction and love for them. That love, if it has been taken and given in the Lord's presence, any Mayavadi has not been a very high class of it. But so many persons enjoyer of this world, can be.
I think she.
Time to time I will send my representatives tips also. If I will be late, they will come and help me. Hey, welcome Prabhu, Prem Priya, Hari Priya, Naveen, Krishna Das, Ashwini. I want to make you also bona fide Krishna. You should be ready very quickly. You should remind the sloks of Upadeshamrita and Manasika, like Prem Priya. You are also qualified. You should be prepared. Oh, that's what. You are of Australia?
No.
Where?
USA.
USA. Sometimes it may be that you will have to come to help them. So be ready. Make all the sloks. Remember, like he, like Naveen, like others. You know Shubhananda? Shubhananda in your mat? Oh, he remembers all the sloks of Gita, Bhagavatam, Gaudya Kanta. Very quick. You will read one. I forget, but they will not forget. Prosperity, it is all the references.
Gurudev, how is it that we can cultivate that sincerity?
How to cultivate sincerity?
By associating with us. If you know, you will know that this thing is essential for me in keeping my life. Without this is my aim and object of my life. Then for this thing, as that sincerity will come. And if you know that, oh, without this, I can go on, then sincerity. So you should make your final object that Krishna Bhakti is my goal of the life. Hare Krishna.
Maharaj, you said in one class, you asked why our hearts aren't melting, and you said because we're not hearing properly. So I wanted to know how I can hear better.
If you will determine that I must hear, so many obstacles will come, but I will cross. I must hear. I think a greed has come, a test has come. That is why all are coming. So we should want to measure it or to make it thick. Now time?
No, 10 minutes. No, 10 after 7. 10-12 minutes.
Even 10 minutes. I wanted to take you with me, but I don't have any money. Neither you have money, neither we have it, nor we. Both are poor. Mahaprabhu, all devotees are. Some are.
I would love to go with you. Can I ask one question? Devotees who are coming to Brisbane, if you have some space in cars, let it be known to Ballabha Prabhu or myself, then we can arrange any devotees who need to go. Yeah, Ballabha Prabhu has the address.
Good. No, I've got
Hey Gurudev, I just have one humble comment to all the devotees, and I'm thinking that whether they make a center in town or somewhere else, or whether they have programs here, during the course of the year they should try very hard to gather together, and that'll be very nice for the new devotees also, like Gurudev is requesting, and not make it just an annual event where everyone gathers together once a year. Everyone should very much try to gather during the year and talk this Krishna Katha. And then it'll please Gurudev so much. Hare Krishna. Also, we will be sending some flyers over for the program in California, which will extend for between San Francisco and New Braja, where I live. There'll be approximately 2 weeks. And it's going to be somewhere around June 10th to June 22nd or something, but we will be sending when we actually finalize the dates on this. So you all be very welcome to come there. You just need to bring a sleeping bag and possibly a tent. If you don't have tent, you can pick some up there where we are. And then we'll have all facilities there for you, and be very happy if you come, of course. Hare Krishna.
Yeah.
Gurudev, how can we understand the difference between a real spiritual feeling than calm lust? How can we understand what is distinguish the difference?
He said how to understand the difference between that which is real emotion, bhav, coming from
spiritual feeling,
or
calm lust, or false like mine,
or something which is material, mundane.
Associations of qualified devotees. And reading the books of Swami, and especially by increasing your taste in Harinam, and gradually you will realize some Chid Vastu. Chid Vastu, you know?
Spiritual substance.
Spiritual substance. Dadami buddhi yogam tang yen mam upayam. Have you read this sloka? As much as you will advance, you will make your advance in chanting, and offering yourself in the lotus feet of Krishna or Mahaprabhu chanting or Gurudev. Krishna or Mahaprabhu will inspire you with the knowledge to know all these things. Otherwise, only using your mind, you. Srimad Bhagavatam, Brahma had told. You remember that sloka? What sloka? That prasadu leshanugrihit evahi janati tattam bhagavan mahimno channam eko api chiran vidya athapite deva padam bhujatvaye prasad. So many big Mayavadis always paying so much labor to know themselves, but they have fallen. But anyone taking shelter of the lotus feet of Krishna, given everything in the lotus feet of Krishna, I am yours, and in relations, then Krishna gives Darshan. And by that he can go and know all these things. That you are Krishna. So this is the devotion. Don't exercise your mind, but try to give yourself in the hands of Krishna. Then he will inspire you. In Jaiva Dharma it has been told, as your bhajan will increase, your taste will increase. In bhajan, you know everything. By exercise of mind, you can gain nothing. So try to develop yourself in bhajan. And by this you will do. This is the very easy process. If a child in the house to have the milk of mother, he will not. But if mercifully mother is giving, taking that boy in her life, and very easily it can be. So why not? Oh mother, 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 mother. Milk and everything will come automatically. This is the procession. Don't see that I am alone. I told a story there that a teacher told the students, giving some sweet to them, go and take sweet any Nirjan place, solitary place, where there is no one. All went and in solitary place they took, but only one student could not, and he returned with the sweet. So that I everywhere saw that Krishna is there. Not saw, but I realized, because I have heard that Krishna is there, God is there. So I could not find a solitary place to take it. Oh, you are right. So you should know that Krishna is there. He is looking after us. And he is supporting. His mercy is there with us. Always. Gurudev is always with us. You should realize this. Very strong. Then you will have not to say nothing. I know that my Gurudev always saving me, protecting me, giving inspiration, everything. He is making me feel familiar in important. I have no any qualification, nothing. Gaur Pramanand. Now you should go.
Everything ready?
Yes. Everything ready? Yes. I will go to Baba.
This way. ब्रजवल्लभ प्रभु की जय, प्रभु की जय, मदन मोहन प्रभु की जय, गोविंद कृष्ण प्रभु की जय। श्री श्री गुरु गौरांग गांधर्वी गिरिधारी श्री श्री राधा विनोद बिहारी जी की जय। राधा गोविंद गोपीनाथ मदन मोहन जी की जय। ओम विष्णुपाद परिव्राजकाचार्य वर्जस्तो महाराज की जय। ओम विष्णुपाद परिव्राजकाचार्य वर्जस्तो महाराज की जय। नित्य लाभ विष्णुपाद श्री भक्ति वेदांत साई महाराज की जय। नित्य लाभ विष्णुपाद श्री भक्ति प्रज्ञान के सर्वस्वामी महाराज की जय। नित्य लाभ विष्णुपाद भक्त सिद्धांत ठाकुर प्रभुपाद की जय। रूपानुगाचार्य गुरु वर्ग की जय। गंगा जमुना तुलसी भक्त वृंदा देवी की जय। ब्रजमंडल छत्रमंडल गौड़ मंडल की जय। सर्वाष्टि गिरिराज गोवर्धन की जय। भक्ति विनाशन कर नृसिंह देव की जय। भक्तराज प्रहलाद महाराज की जय। अनंत गति वैष्णव वृंद की जय। समवेत गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। परम करुण से गौर नित्यानंद प्रभु की जय। गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि बोल। पंचाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्यश्च।
There's going to be breakfast here a little later, so those devotees who want to take breakfast can stay.
Big voice.
Hare Krishna.
No, ours don't.
The one that we're working with? It's, I voted
Govinda Damodara Madhaveti, Govinda Damodara Madhaveti, Govinda Damodara Madhaveti, Govinda Damodara Madhaveti, Govinda Damodara Madhaveti.
I took it already out.
No.
Then the cover is outside, and then is inside.
I will need that we program again.
Yeah. How do go in now? Can you back? Yes. You can come in and stay. Ask him to come.
Into the sun.
Go in the pool. It is best if you can bring round. Okay.
Take a picture.
So 7:30 would be 8 o'clock.